I am absolutely floored. I mean, floored by the level of hate that there is out there towards digital marketing. Okay. Up until recently, in fact, yesterday, no, today, right? I did not realize the level of hate that there is out there towards digital marketing. And how did I come about this? I forget what I was looking for, but I randomly came across a video talking about like don't fall for these digital marketing scams and all that type of stuff, and it just led me down a rabbit hole. If you basically go to YouTube and just type in digital marketing scams, you will see all kinds of videos showing up about how digital marketing is a scam, or how people think digital marketing is a scam. But here's the thing, right? I don't completely blame a lot of people for thinking the way they do because of the level of misinformation that's out there about digital marketing, right? The people who are, basically putting themselves at the forefront as leading experts in digital marketing or so, or in this wave, I should call it this little wave of digital marketing, which surrounds basically using digital marketing to sell courses and digital products, right? The level of misinformation that's out there with regards to what digital marketing actually is a major contributing factor as to why a lot of people have been misled into thinking that digital marketing as a whole is a scam, okay? And that's just not the case. It's just the way it's been presented. Like, people go around, just case in point, as a very, very simple example, I've seen people who have like really massive, really huge followings, right? Generating lots of sales and all that. And they go around telling people that digital marketing is selling digital products, right? That's their definition of digital marketing. Like basically, digital marketing is selling digital products. And I'm like no, like what is this? It's like, how? No, 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 no. No, like the scope of digital marketing goes way beyond that, right? Digital marketing has a you're basically promoting, you're using digital marketing is basically a vehicle that you use to promote whatever you want, right? It doesn't have to be only digital products. It could be physical products, right? It could be there, like just like for brand awareness, right? But you're using digital media, okay, to promote, right? So whether it's anything digital, right? Whether it's like email marketing, right? Search engine optimization, right? Social media marketing, right? Podcast, like basically all these forms of digital media, okay? These are all platforms that we use to do digital marketing to promote whatever you want, right? Whatever you want. Digital marketing is not limited to just selling digital products, okay? And a lot of these videos that I've seen, like that, like there's like a whole, um, I don't want to call it a whole world. Like there's basically like a whole niche on YouTube, basically, right? Like there's a whole sector of people on YouTube whose entire existence on YouTube and following they've gathered is about basically talking about how digital marketing is a scam. Okay, like the whole and it's just a lot of misunderstanding. Like it gotten to a point where people think now it's an MLM, or that it's a pyramid scheme, and again, like I said, I don't completely blame them for thinking that way because, right, like it's like some of the arguments or some of the things that I heard as an example, and I'm just sharing this with you because I mean it's a space I'm in. It's really it's really interesting to me anyway. But one of the things that I hear is the fact that the reason they're calling it a scam or a pyramid scheme or MLM, whatever the case, whatever it is that they're using to basically down the whole, I guess, whole course selling niche, right? is the fact that they say people, the only way you can make money with they're calling it a scam because they think that the people who sell the courses only make the only way to make money with those courses is by reselling the courses. Okay, so that's that seems to be like the crux of the argument, if that's the right phrase, the correct phrase that I'm using right there. But that seems to be the main argument, right? Is the fact that an individual has purchased the course from, or has been suckered, as they say, into purchasing the course from somebody else, right? They've purchased the course, and then now they're basically going to sucker other people to purchase the same course and resell. So just the idea, just the fact that you are reselling a course, that in itself to them makes it they view that as the scam. Okay, but here's the thing, as I've said before, right? What people are missing is that the information that is in the good ones anyway, the information that's inside these courses, right? In the good ones anyway, right? Is information that you can use and apply to sell anything, right? To sell stuff. It does not have to, like, it does not have to be the course itself, okay? It just so happens that when people are, learning about the learning how to do digital marketing, right? It just so happens that being able to sell the course is an option, right? As a way to start making money, right? And of course, it makes sense to a lot of people because that's the thing that they've been learning from. And if it works, then, maybe they want to tell other people about it so that they can go ahead and take advantage of it, right? I've done the same thing here on this channel, right? Like, there have been courses that I have taken, right? There have been courses that I have taken, and because I see the value in them, I tell people about them. If they want to purchase the course for themselves, they can. But that's not the only way to make money with these courses, right? The good ones anyway. The whole purpose, right? And of course it comes across as in a lot of cases, right? I will admit to this, right? Because I've bought a lot of courses in my time, and I will admit to the fact that a lot of them, the like, in what they teach, the only focus, right, in some of these courses, the only focus is, as far as a means to make money, is reselling that course. Okay, so that is one thing, and so I can understand that from that standpoint. Okay, but you don't have to, right? You can take the information that's in these courses. As a matter of fact, a lot of them actually even share how you can use the information in the course to sell other stuff. Okay, you don't have to resell only that course. As a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, and this is just because it's something that I've actually considered, that I've been wanting to do anyway. For those of you who've been on this channel for a while, you'll know that I'm very much into selling ClickBank products, right? Digital products on ClickBank, right? So one of the things that I'm thinking about, like, it's just hitting me right now, that I probably will do, or probably should do, okay? And this is because it actually falls in line with something that I've already been wanting to do anyway, right? Which I actually had already started, okay? It's just I fell on the wayside. I started it, but I hadn't been on, I hadn't gotten back to it, to continue it. Which was essentially a ClickBank series where I'm promoting, a given ClickBank product, right? It's just what I really should do right now is take, for example, right, like some of the courses that I'm going, like a couple of the courses that I'm going through right now. One that teaches you how to grow on threads, and grow following in threads, and monetize it, right, with any niche that you want, right? I actually have that course linked in the description below this video, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the information that is taught inside that course and use it to promote use it to promote some ClickBank products that I've been wanting to promote anyway, right? I was going to be doing with other methods, right? But I should take the information that's inside that thread. So that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to use, I'm going to basically get a series going where I'm using the information that's taught inside that Threads course to promote a different product in a different niche. Okay. Right. And we'll document that as we go as a continuation of something that I had already started right in the past. Like it's kind of, even though what I was doing in the past was not necessarily related to this particular course, right? But I can tie that in, right? Same goes with the other one. The basically, so the first link in the description below this video will give you access to the course that I've been going through to learn how to grow and monetize on Threads. Okay. Then the second link in the description below this video is going to be the another course which I had purchased, right? That teaches you more. That is more geared towards using other social media platforms to promote whatever you want. Instagram, TikTok. What else do they have in there? I want to say YouTube. Off the top of my head. I can't remember if Pinterest is in there or not, but I gotta like I haven't even gone through the entire thing. There's so much information in there, right? So I'm basically going to take the information inside those two courses, right, to promote a different course, to promote a different product altogether. Okay, to promote a different product altogether, right? It'll be probably the same product, but just using the different platforms that and the different methods and the different principles and strategies that are taught in both of those courses. And the great thing about ClickBank is that ClickBank is well, not Click, yeah, ClickBank as a whole, right? They have a fantastic, phenomenal tracking system. That's the one thing that I absolutely love. That a lot of these other platforms like Stan and Beacons, they don't necessarily provide, at least not that I know of yet. Maybe there's a way to do it. I just don't know yet, but I will find out. I wish they would do that. But the great thing about ClickBank is the tracking, right? So when we do this, any kind of sale that I do generate, right, where I'm gonna be like I'm meticulous about tracking, right? So any sales that we do generate, in the event that we do generate any sales, because of the tracking, I will be able to tell specifically where the sale came from, whether it was the result of my efforts on Threads or the result of my efforts on Instagram or the result of my efforts on YouTube or whatever, okay, whatever the case, or whether it's the result of my efforts doing email marketing, whatever the case may be, wherever the sale comes from, we will have it tracked, okay? So that's going to be one thing. It's so funny. These videos that I watched today, they've kind of, I don't want to say got me fired up, but it's just so, it's kind of frustrating, right? And I, again, like I said, I don't necessarily blame a lot of the people that say the things that they do say with regards to all the hate that there is towards digital marketing. But I see a gap here in the market. Like this might be a place where, because I haven't seen anybody else do this, right? Maybe this would be something that I can take and use to show that like these courses actually do teach you real real world digital marketing skills that you can use and apply to promote whatever you want, right? It does not have to stay stuck on reselling that particular course, okay? So anyway, that's that. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. I will be sure to respond. And like I said, if you want to learn all these different, the different methods that we're using to promote with the same courses that I have taken to learn all this stuff, it's going to be the first link in the description below this video for Threads and the second link in the description below this video for Instagram and all the other social media platforms. All right. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Ciao.